She is beautiful, right? But don't let the couture and million-dollar smile fool you. Behind a fashion icon is a fighter worth over $4 million. A queen who becomes a predator the moment she steps through the ropes. Imagine her stepping out of a matte black Mercedes-AMG G63, walking into a Dallas mansion with a private gym, recovery spa, and infinity edge pool. Not bad for someone who once had to battle through undercards just to be noticed. Most people think they know Alycia Baumgardner, but today we're pulling back the curtain on her private world, from high fashion and luxury to the life she lives when the lights go off and the cameras stop rolling. The lifestyle you're about to see wasn't inherited. It was earned one fight at a time. To understand the Undisputed, you must see the world she has built for herself. Her home base in Dallas, Texas, is defined by soaring high ceilings and pristine white marble flooring that catches the Texas sun. It's a space designed for elite recovery. Outside, an infinity edge pool shimmering against the Dallas skyline serves as the centerpiece for her downtime. Her garage is a curated museum of high-velocity prestige. Her daily driver is a matte black Mercedes-Benz AMG G63, an authoritative icon that announces her arrival with a guttural roar. When she demands pure adrenaline, she reaches for her yellow Lamborghini Urus, a super SUV perfect for aggressive city driving. For the open road, she favors the sleek, aerodynamic stance of her white Chevrolet Corvette C8 Stingray. Her collection is rounded out by a luxurious Range Rover autobiography, a vehicle built for comfort, prestige, and long-distance travel between training camps and appearances, alongside the futuristic silhouette of her BMW i8 and a massive Cadillac Escalade that serves as her ultimate mobile fortress. Yet for all the luxury, there's one thing Alycia Baumgardner values more than the mansion, the supercars, and even the championship belts. Control. Because unlike many athletes who let managers and promoters shape their careers, she has spent years building herself into a business. At the peak of her reign, Baumgardner transformed herself into one of the highest-profile athletes in women's boxing. Championship purses, sponsorship deals, brand partnerships, and social media influence turned her into a multi-million-dollar business. She aligned herself with Jake Paul's most valuable promotions. The partnership gave her global visibility, streaming leverage, and the autonomy to shape her own brand. But what makes her story remarkable isn't just the money. It's the collision of grit and glamour. Beyond the ring, Baumgardner has become a fashion icon. She understands that in the modern era, your image is your currency. Whether she is arriving at a high-stakes weigh-in or walking a red carpet, Alycia commands attention. She moves seamlessly from a sweat-drenched intensity of the gym to wearing avant-garde couture, mixing luxury streetwear with high-fashion statement pieces. Her signature style, bold colors, oversized designer sunglasses, and tailored suits, serves a dual purpose. It defies the old, dusty stereotypes of women's boxing and cements her status as a mainstream star. She is showing the world that you could be the most dangerous woman in the ring while being the most stylish woman in the arena. But life at the top has a target on your back. Her journey has been defined by extreme highs and the intense scrutiny of the public eye. Years ago, she was forced to navigate the storm of a doping suspension in 2023. It was a career-defining controversy that tested her reputation and her resolve. She denied all wrongdoing, fought back against the allegations to clear her name, and used the pressure as fuel to further solidify her standing. Even her unyielding confidence and penchant for sharp, unapologetic trash talk have made her a polarizing figure. While some critics label it arrogance, her fans see it as the necessary armor of a champion who knows exactly what she is worth. This volatile energy reached a peak in May 2026 during the MVP MMA 1 event at the Intuit Dome. In a confrontation that shook the industry, Baumgardner and fellow boxing icon Claressa Shields engaged in a heated altercation in the VIP area. The incident, which allegedly resulted in physical contact from Shields, led to a swift and severe response from MVP, which enacted a zero-tolerance ban on Shields from all future promotions. For Baumgardner, the incident underscored a frustrating reality of being at the top. the persistent pattern of hostility from peers. While she thanked security for de-escalating the situation and publicly signaled her intent to pursue legal action for assault, the event highlighted the immense, often exhausting pressures of her position. She continues to maintain that she is focused on her own trajectory, refusing to let the antics of rivals detract from her reign as the undisputed queen. Before the Supercars and the Dallas skyline, there were the trenches. Born in 1994, Alycia's journey began in the tough, competitive gym culture of the American Midwest. She was never the chosen one of any promoter. She carved her path through the trenches, fighting on undercards, taking short-notice bouts, and proving that her hand speed and power could dismantle any technical game plan. Her breakout moment, the shock knockout of Terry Harper in 2021, didn't just win her a title. It announced the arrival of a new, high-velocity era for women's boxing. Her career has been defined by a series of career-defining showdowns. The unification of the division wasn't a gift. It was a systematic demolition of the sport's established hierarchy. She handled the pressure of being the hunted champion with a cool, calculated detachment. She survived the elite technical test against Michaela Mayer in 2022, systematically outworked Ella Meckled in 2023 to secure the undisputed crown, and dismantled Christina Lenarditu in their high-stakes rematch. Even when faced with the immense scrutiny of the public eye or the politics of the sport, Baumgardner has remained tethered to her core identity. She is a fighter who thrives on the tension of the big stage. Her training is legendary for its volume and intensity. She operates in a state of constant preparation, treating her body like a weapon that requires precision calibration. Her team is small, tight-knit, and focused solely on the undisputed objective. This is not a fighter who takes breaks. Even as an undisputed champion, she trains with the same desperation she had as an underdog. But 2026 finds her at a crossroads, looking toward the next phase of her evolution. She is moving beyond being just a champion and into the realm of a sporting icon. She is contemplating high-stakes legacy bouts against stars like Katie Taylor or Amanda Serrano, shifting the conversation from mere defenses to cementing all-time greatness. She remains a living contradiction, a glamorous, media-savvy powerhouse who can strip all of that away the moment the bell rings to deliver absolute, clinical violence. And perhaps the most dangerous thing for the rest of the division is this. Alycia Baumgardner believes her best years are still ahead of her. The championships have been won. The fortune has been built. The mansion, the cars, and the fame are already secured. Now she's chasing something money can't buy: legacy. As she looks toward her next defense, the question isn't whether she can win. It's whether there is anyone left who can truly challenge her reign. She has become a standard by which all other junior lightweights are measured. She is the undisputed authority, a fighter who turned every doubt into fuel and every fight into a statement. From the Midwest gyms to the main events of the world's biggest arenas, she has proven that the path to the top is not paved with luck. It is forged in iron. If you found this look into the life and mindset of the undisputed champion compelling, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for our upcoming deep dive into the evolution of women's boxing. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you ringside.